welcome back to FIFA FM16. About to say FIFA because it's not FIFA. FM16. Let's play. It's a bit of a dull commentary because I've come back and from hospital and I found out that I've sprained my ligament in my left knee. So not very excited right now, but we'll get over that in a few hours. And so yeah, since the game against I need to wake up. Since the game against Bournemouth. Right, we beat Bait 4-1 in our first Europa League game. I'll show you the group in a minute. We won 4-1, Pele scoring in the 58th minute, Sadio Mane getting 2 goals, and Tajik on the score sheet. Shaker, I think that's his name, scored for Bait. Lost against Man City at home, that was obvious. We're not going to beat Man City, it's Man City, isn't it? So Sterling scored, Wilfred Bonney, who's very good on this game, scored 2 goals. And Tajik scored a goal as well. I'm just laughing because I've seen Pele's celebration. He just scored for Southampton in real life on the game, on real life against Bournemouth. I'm watching Match of the Day 2, and he just did this funny celebration with the one of the staff members. Anyway, against West Ham, we beat them 1-0. Pele scored in the 35th minute. Against West Brom away, this is around the time. So around this time, guys, is when I went to a new formation, which I'll take you through in a minute. And I went to a 4-3-3, and since going to that formation, we've just been unstoppable. So against West Brom, we beat them 3-2. Tajik getting all 3 goals in that game. Awesome stuff. Against Vitesse in our second Europa League game, we beat them 6-3. Classy scoring, Mane scoring, Ward-Prowse scoring 2, and Locadia scoring 2. Against Arsenal. Let's repeat that. Against Arsenal, we beat them 4-3. Locadia, Classy, Pele, Tajik on the score sheet. Against Everton, we drew 2-2. Locadia and Christopher Ajer playing in this game as well, getting a goal due to injuries. Klassen was out with an injury, so this was his chance to step in and play, and he did very well. And our recent win was against Basel in our third Europa League game. And we won 2-1 with Pele scoring and Ward-Prowse on the score sheet. This guy is an absolute tank. Like I'm telling you now, sign him. He's just demonic. He's not well. He's not well. He's got the flu of beast potential. That's what he's got. So sign him. Just sign him. In terms of tactical changes and tactics and stuff like that. Yeah. So this is the formation we're going with now. It's quite narrow. I mean, I could drift off Rodriguez and Locadia, or just basically change these two and bring them out a bit wide, but it's actually working as it is now, so I think I'm going to keep it, and hopefully, you know, we can keep the performances going on. In terms of news, Wanyama is still out with an injury. Sadio Mane is injured again, but he's going to be back within 10 days. In other news, Davies is leaving. He's going to, does it say here? Should say here, yeah, he's going to Crystal Palace in January for 2.5 million. Fed up of not being played, not getting first team football, so he's jetting off, he's kicking rocks. And we've also got, where is he? Romeo, who he's going as well. He's going to Leicester for £3 million. So we've got some outs already. Those are 2 outs already, so together that's £5.5 million we've already recuperated in for January. Romeo didn't really want to sell, but you know, he didn't want to stay, so I'm not gonna, you know, force him into staying. Doesn't want to stay really, innit? That's pretty much it. But this is the tactic that I've changed from this one here. We've still got this tactic, which we are quite almost accomplished with. We've still got my away tactic, which doesn't really, it works, but it doesn't work. But I have to kind of use it because the board want me to play possession football. And then we've got my counter-attack kind of formation here, where it's just been working wonders. So I think I'm going to use this for a while. And today's games are, we've got Newcastle and Birmingham, and I think I might do Chelsea, but definitely want to do Newcastle and Birmingham in this game, so let's get it. Oh, doesn't telling them you've got faith always work wonders? It does, doesn't it? Yes, Klassen is back in the starting lineup. Still got this 4-3-3 formation. J. Rodriguez, Pele and Locadia, the front 3 men. The 3 midfielders are Classy, Ward-Prowse and Klassen. And then we've got Bertrand, Van Dijk, Fonte and Cedric in defence, with Stecklenberg in goal. Got that risky passing going on there. Gouffran. Don't really rate this Northampton, yeah, Newcastle side, sorry. Rodriguez holding up play through to Pele. That's what I'm talking about. move up to 5th position. It's 1-0 in the 20th minute. That is what I like to see on the score sheet. You ledges. It's half time, and that was pretty poor. The rest of it, there was no highlights at all. Yeah, we can improve quite a bit. I'm gonna keep motivating these lot. Tell them that I still got faith in them. The faith hasn't gone. It's not drifted off into thin air. It ain't gone to Ibiza. The faith is still there. You know what I mean? We can do this. Mitrovic. Oh, I forgot they had Mitrovic. Let's piss him off. Let's annoy Mitrovic. I wish you could do that. Like, instruct a player to like piss someone off. We are 5th. We're doing well. Rodriguez. Pele. Oh, you muppet. I'm gonna do that. Where is he? I'm also going to take off Ward-Prowse. Hey Davies, look at that, you got a chance. And J Rodriguez, I'm gonna put Juami on. Oh, here we go. Finally, an highlight in the 75th minute. Well, near enough to 75th minute, and it's gone to them. It looks like Mitrovic is through. Don't give away a penalty or don't get a red card. Van Dijk, yes, they cleared the ball out wide. Dartman was free. Gouffran, Azure with the tackle. Dummett. Bertrand with the header. Anita, Mitrovic, De Jong. Out wide to Bertrand. Crosses in. Mate, wait, compose. Why do we leave it late? Why do we always leave it late to come back? Regardless, I don't care because we win, but why do we leave it late? I don't. I'm at St Mary's 2-1 to Southampton. Right, we're at the game against Birmingham. This is the team we're going with. Lockady up front, Tajik on the left, Gray on the right, using the 4-2-3-1 in this game. Ward-Prowse attacking midfield, Azure and Romeo in midfield, Target, Virgil, Maya and Martina in defence, and Gaziniga in goal. Trying to use the different team here. Different team, you know, youngsters, a few youngsters, Gray in there, Azure in there, Romeo, Target. We've got Martina as well, who doesn't really get that much game time. All of them don't really get much game time, so this is a good chance for all of them to prove themselves against a lower, you know, not in a rude way, but a lower Birmingham City side. But I am basically telling them I expect to win. Standard. I know they're youngsters, and I know they're young, and I know they probably feel like I'm putting pressure on them, but no, I'm not. We just expected to win, basically. That is pretty much it. What's going to happen here? Is it going to be scenes, or are we actually going to get an easy win at St Mary's Stadium? Gray scores against his old club. He's offside. That would have been the perfect start to the game. Ward-Prowse to Tajik. He's going to blitz past 2 defenders. Look at Dia! That's what I'm talking about. 7th goal of the season. It's 1-0 against Birmingham City. Ward-Prowse to Azure. To Virgil. Target. Tajik with the cross. Azure, bang it. Gray scores against his old club. It's scenes. Scenes have kicked off. Fireworks. We're not calling it scenes. We're calling it fireworks. It's fireworks. I can be your hero, baby. I need to stop singing that. Just gonna get stuck in my head. How are you gonna be a striker and get a yellow card? Like, where? How? Why? How does that make sense? In which world? Well, obviously this world, but don't know. Just doesn't make sense. Right, I'm gonna make a substitution. Fitness reasons, I'm putting on. Think about it. Let's think about this one. Okay, Virgil, whatever his name is, Van Dijk needs to come off straight away. Christopher Azure needs to come off. Ward-Prowse actually needs to come off as well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play him there. What was that? He just passed it right to that opposite player, and Locadia can get a second goal, and he does. It's 3-0, and Locadia gets his second goal of the game, and it's 8th of the season. So he's having a very good season. I'm happy I've actually signed a striker for once that can score goals. They are trying to push forward, but we are going to hold our ground here and keep this 3-0 win, and we do it at the St Mary's. It's 3-0. So to end the episode, I'm not going to do a Chelsea game because I got some ideas for episodes in the future, and something's just kind of popped up. So yeah, it makes sense, but that'll be all in my head anyway. So basically, we've got Liverpool next in the Capital One Cup, and if you look at our schedule, we've also got Liverpool in the Premier League, and then for some reason, a couple of days later, we've got them again in the Premier League at home. So it's a 3-round battle with Liverpool this season, so it's going to be quite interesting. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be live comming this game. So we'll be playing through all of these games off camera, and I'll live com this game. We'll come back and we'll play these 2 games, and then in the next episode after that, we'll probably play this game before the as in like the last round with Liverpool before the transfer window opens. So yeah, if you look at the table here, you can see we are sitting 6th on the table, 18 points. We've got Liverpool in front of us with 19 points in 5th, Tottenham 4th with 20, United 3rd with 23, City 2nd with 24, and Chelsea trying to steam away. He's trying to Usain Bolt away with the title with 26. If only it was like that in real life for them, eh? Arsenal down in 7th, not having a good season, in my opinion anyway. And then we've also got in the relegation zone Bournemouth, Aston Villa and Leicester City. So that is that. In terms of our Europa League group, you can see here we've got Vitesse, Bate and Basel. We are first on the table with 9 points. Vitesse second with 4, Bate third with 3, and Basel down at the bottom, which you would expect them to probably be there. So they're not really having a good Europa League campaign at all. You can see quarterfinal, we are facing Liverpool away, so that should be a really good game. Most assists for Southampton so far, apparently it goes in Capital One Cup is Christopher Azure. Average rating, highest average rating for Southampton in the Capital One Cup is Tajik with an 8.8, and top goal scorer in the Capital One Cup for Southampton is Locadia. In terms of the Europa League, top goal scorer for Southampton in the Europa League is James Ward-Prowse and Sadio Mane with 4 goals each, and then the top goal scorer for Southampton in the Premier League is now Dusan Tadic. So yeah, it's been an awesome season, so we're having fun, it's all good. So in the next episode, as I said, you will see a live com with Liverpool in it in the Capital One Cup quarter final, and then yeah, we'll keep going on and on and on. But yeah, look at that, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where this that tactic helped me, and the confidence is flowing through the team. It's all good. We got the players, we're getting rid of the players that don't really want to be here. Still got Van Dijk, who wants to leave, but I'm trying to make him happy, so we're just trying to play him as much as we can because he does have a bit of potential on him, so it'd be a shame to lose him now. Yoshida is wanted by who? Sampdoria. That would be very nice for him to leave outside of England, because I don't really want to play him for another English team, if I'm honest myself. We've still got Wanyama, who is out for another 6 weeks. Sadio Mane should be back within 3 days. So yeah, all good. Hopefully I've enjoyed the episode. If you have, smash that like button, and I'll see you for the next episode. Peace.